Welcome back to Unfiltered, presented by Hustle. I'm Jay Skyline.
And James.
And we are about to get into the sports of things right now. First and foremost, before we get into our NFL recap, we're going to give you all a quick update on Kyrie Irving. So Kyrie's been suspended for a minimum of 5 games, and I need to look up his thing, but he has been also told that he has to apologize in a 5-step program. I'm going to get y'all that real quick. It's up to y'all outside. My bad, 6 steps. I found it. 6 steps to rejoin the. Yeah, he has a 6-step thing to rejoin the Nets. Some of them are stuff that I think are reasonable. Like, it's not like I think everything they ask for is like, oh, they wilding on him. But some of the things, personally, I think Kyrie's probably going to retire. If y'all know who Kyrie is and how Kyrie is about things, Kyrie is the type of person where I just think he would retire. He would have to apologize to the Jewish community. He would have to denounce anti-Semitism, which I'm at the point where, because Kyrie has not outright said that. His press conference was basically like, I apologize for hurting people, but he did not denounce anti-Semitism, which is what got him suspended. Mm-hmm. At this point, Kyrie has one of two things I think he needs to do. Either say he's not an anti-Semite or just say you are.
Damn.
It's a yes or no question. It's not one of those things. If I ask you if you're a racist, you can't be like, nah, but that's where we at this point with Kyrie. So, yeah, that's one thing. This is where I'm like, fuck y'all. They want him to have a sit down with the Jewish community leaders in Brooklyn. Nigga, I ain't got to do all that. I ain't doing all that. Y'all barely want to sit down with Jesse Jackson. And we've been trying to tell y'all that Jesse Jackson's not the person that runs our country for black people. But that's what y'all want to do. So I'm like, I don't think he has to do that. They want him to donate $500,000 to anti-hate causes. Nigga, no. The fuck, I mean, Kyrie got the money to blow, so if he really want to do it, he can do it. But I just feel like some of these things are just like, who do y'all think he is? Who do y'all think y'all talking to? This is Kyrie Irving. This isn't like a normal person who just takes what's going on as verbatim. They want him to sit down with Jewish leaders. They want him to go through sensitivity training and...
Sensitivity training?
Yes, they want him to go through sensitivity training, and they want him to go through...
Sounds like you snapped out on your boss and, said some, fuck you, bitch, Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would say that. For how we've seen the reaction to this, I would say that. But yeah, no, man, do you think that he should have to, do you think he should have to sit down with Jewish leaders? And do you know what's crazy?
Well, the Anti-Defamation League didn't even want anything from him. Because they were like, hey, we're going to give $500,000, or was it or $500,000, and then you're going to give $500,000, but they're like, we don't want that money. So, sitting down with them, what is that going to do?
Okay, because I was having an issue finding the exact list. This is the exact list. Apologize and condemn the movie that he promoted. Yeah. I can rock with that. Donate $500,000 to the anti-hate causes. I say fuck that. That's a personal choice for Kyrie. If he did it, I would not hold that against him. Sensitivity training, anti-Semitic training. I don't think.
How many hours? Are we talking I don't know.
I don't feel like what Kyrie did was anger or
no.
I think Kyrie's kind of a cold person, so it can seem like he's came off as insensitive, but I just think that's who Kyrie is. Y'all ain't going to get that out of him through sensitivity training. Yeah. That's something you might have to do with peyote or some shit. Or whatever that shit that Aaron Rodgers was on. But and then the anti-Semitic training, I didn't even know we had that. I just thought that was I thought there was a general course about loving everybody. Yeah. But I didn't know there was a general course to be Jewish people were cool. I didn't know we had that. I also didn't know we needed that. I didn't know we had that. Again, I'm not naive. I believe in all forms of racism and the idea of different races being looked down upon because of their race. Everybody, not just black people. I understand it happens to all of us who aren't him. So. It happens to him too. It's just in different ways. But yeah, I just don't see that one. Meet with the ADL and Jewish leaders, which ADL I'm assuming is an abbreviation of some type of Jewish.
Anti-Defamation League.
Oh yeah, no, fuck all that. This is where I'm fuck y'all. And meet with Joe Tusa to determine to determine understanding. I'm not sure. Oh, Joe Tusaw is the owner of the Brooklyn Nets, so he wants to sit and talk to him to make sure he understood what he did wrong. Which this is why this one also doesn't go right. Kyrie doesn't look at the NBA owners as his boss. They kind of like Kyrie's one of them dudes that's like, you need me as much as I need you. And because of how much money basketball players make for us football fans, we have to understand basketball players make a lot more money than our favorite players. He makes enough money, even though Nike dropped his endorsement, to just be cool. So again, for some part of this, I'm just like, you're probably gonna let them.
Don't they aren't players like owners of the teams too, or?
Yeah, it's not really that. It's not like that. But they've tried to get I know Adam Silver has done a lot of work. Like the NBA is the first league to take the word owner out of it, and now they're supposed to be called governors, which I'm like, you didn't do better.
Yeah, they don't.
For like what the old, like, I feel like governor was an old slang term for like powerful white dude already. Like, what's up, governor? Like,
damn, okay, yeah.
So, but like, again, are you if you were Kyrie Irving, are you doing all 6 of these things? Because I'm like 3 or 4.
That's a lot. Yeah, I can get away with some, but that's a lot.
I'm not meeting one of these. I'm not meeting with nobody's rabbi. And again, for a lot of times, for the things y'all be doing to white people sometimes, I don't think they got to meet the local black priest. Sometimes it's just really insensitive, nigga. Like, that's not what we're here for. A real apology and, like, a consequence to your actions is sometimes just good enough. But the idea that you had to go down to the 15th Baptist Church and sing with the choir, I don't need all that.
I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but a lot of white people get away with it, and they don't have to do this much.
That too.
So just to do that, it's like, it just seems a little, I don't know, funny is the right word, but it's just interesting, that he has to do all that, drop all that, just to get back, say, minimum 5 games, and then, like, how long is this going to take? You can't do this within 5 games.
That was, no lie, for a lot of the other coverage on this, that was something that was brought up a lot, and I'm like, again, like you're more in the medical side of things, like not just like you're more in the mental medical side of things in your life. So, yeah, like can either one of those trainings, because in the NBA 5 games could be about 10 days at the most. Sometimes it could be less, but like about 10 days is about 5 games. Can you really do sensitivity and anti-Semitic training in 10 days?
No, and then like change your complete opinion? Probably not.
They're gonna come out with you know what's coming? Kyrie Irving clone.
Damn.
That's the only way I think in 10 days Kyrie Irving is going to be allowed to play basketball. If they real about what they talking about. Because there's a part of me that thinks the NBA might have to fold. Not 50-50.
But then he could pull Jordan Howard and go to Taiwan.
No, I'm not doing no.
I'm just saying, like you said, like, fuck it all.
Because I'm
not going to do it.
He's too good. Like, actually, I don't know. Because if he goes to Taiwan or China, pay him a lot of fucking money. Mm-hmm. Taco Bell's, or Taco, whatever that dude's name, Taco, the 6-foot Nigerian dude, not 6 foot, 7-foot Nigerian dude, he's killing it over there right now. He was like a bench player at best in the NBA.
So, I mean, how long?
Taco Falls, that's what that dude's name.
How long would he have to set out? Would he be guaranteed any of this money or no?
I think there would be a court case between the Brooklyn Nets and Kyrie. I do think that would be a fight.
Because I mean, he's entitled to the money.
Oh, no, he has a fully guaranteed contract.
Yeah, so what are they going to say? We don't want to pay you? I can understand you're not paying him for the games individually.
Well, that's what the suspension is. It's like suspension without pay type of situation.
Yeah, you're not getting paid for the games, but you're still guaranteed money.
Like, I'm not even trying to say the number I just looked up. Kyrie's total earnings, and Kyrie is not one of them dudes, and I could be wrong, he might have 40 cars. He doesn't make me believe he's the type of dude that is lavishly spending ridiculously. He has over $200 million made over his career. Obviously, taxes and all that stuff in his tax bracket probably does a lot, but, like, he's not broke. Mm-hmm. And he's not one of them people that I think are going to be like, oh, if he left today, I don't think we're talking about how Kyrie's broke in 5 years. How Kyrie showed up at South Hills Mall to sign autographs. I don't think we're doing that.
That's... All right.
Hey, we've seen it. I keep on getting messages about Willie Parker's camps.
Damn.
So
he was all right.
So we're gonna switch over to the NFL side of things again. Let us know in the comments about how y'all feel about Kyrie. Again, I don't think he should have to make all that type of concessions, but let's see how y'all feel about it.